So, you want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, but you have no one to play with. Don't worry, I'm here for you. Grab a structure deck, grab some packs. We're about to start the impossible journey of trying to make a competitive deck with only sealed products. Remember, no trading, no buying single cards, and we're going to see how competitive of a deck we can make. Also, let's stick to a budget. Let's say less than $50 a week. And we're going to see how competitive of a deck we can make. Maybe one day we can hit a YCS. Let's start this journey of Yu-Gi-Oh! Mission Impossible. What's up guys, Momojiri's here and welcome to Last Pack Magic. We are doing Mission Impossible. We're going to try to build a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck with just booster sets and structure decks. So, I was looking around and I saw the Code Talker, Code Breakers, and then I saw Shaddolls, I saw Dinosaurs, and I really like the Code Breaker or the Code Talker archetype as a whole. I really like this deck. It's really fun. It's really cool. So many different plays you can do. So we're going to start off with one of these and one of these. And I also have Cyber's Link coming in next week. And these structure decks will help us out tremendously trying to build a deck. And it's amazing how we have to build a deck with different structure decks and different packs. So this is going to be a series trying to get everything together. This might actually take a while because some of these cards are hard to get from the decks, but we're going to try. All right, guys. So I also have a mat coming in next week, so that will be the mat of the deck. We got our sleeves, we got structure decks, and because this is coming out on my birthday, we're going to add in a little extra to the video. So instead of 50, we're more likely combining 2 weeks since I want to start this last week. We're going to combine it into about $100 of sealed product to see how we can build this deck first. And then after that, I'm going to show you some plays or some replays I did at my locals, and we're going to see how we can do. All right, let's get into this. So, all right. And I also have a kind of a build that I want to go over with you guys and try to make that as real as possible, and then go over the sets that we need to get. And we might actually need to purchase more of these structure decks just so we can get some more of the cards inside of them. All right, so we have Cyber's hat, White Hat. We got Transcode Talker, Widget Kid, which is a great staple. Sign of Recovery, not a card we're going to use. Pentastag is going to be a card that we're going to use in the beginning, I guess, and take it out for better as we go along. Then we have Leotron, Text Changer, Bitron, Ram Clouder, Link Slayer will be going into our build, Backup Sanctuary, or Secretary. Then we have Launcher Commander, which won't be necessary. Sea Lance will not be necessary. Bit Trooper, maybe. Flame Guard, Beast King Barbaros, Cyber Dragon, Exxon Universe, Evil Swarm Mandraga, Marshmallon, Raikou, Battle Fader, and Swift Scarecrow might be necessary in the first stages of the build. Signet Universe, unnecessary. Scapegoat, you know, let's get a Scapegoat and a Mirror Force in there. Darkhold will be good. It's United We Stand, Card Trader, Bird of the Mighty, Ego Boost, Supply Squad, no. We want this to really go for like the OTK one-turn builds. Signet Regression, no. Shadow Spell, Call the Haunted, Mirror Force, maybe. Torrential Tribute would be fun. Bottomless, maybe. Zero Gravity, Compulse. Then we have Decode Talker, Link Spider, and Link Karibo. Oh no, there's a little bit of wear and tear on my Link Karibo. Whatever. So, those will go there. Let's open up our next one. Alright. So, unfortunately, Power Code Talker is not one that we will ever actually be using. Where is that opening? There it is. Okay. Alright. Duel Links. Alright, we got Power Code Talker. Segmental Dragon. Sea Archiver is a great card to put in the deck. Flame Buffalo as well. Lady Debug is amazing. And Datacorn. We'd have to special summon this. I mean, it is a level 1. So maybe, I don't know. Garbage Collector. Target one other Cyberse monster. Nah. Alien? Anti-Alien. No. Storm Cypher. Nope. Yeah, Cyber's Gadget, definitely. No, not you. Not Tetherwolf. Reborn Tengu. Ooh, there's 2 of them. You know what? Let's try it out. Skullmeister, Goblinberg. No. Phantom Skyblaster, Birdman. Effect Veiler is always good. Merchant, Cosmic Compass, Launcher, Commander. Cyanide Storm is a no. Night Beam, Offering. Forbidden Chalice, Scapegoat, Swords, Reasoning. Fires of Doomsday. No. One sec. Hey, Taco. Bye, Taco. And I know, 1-for-1, Dot Scraper is in the Cyberse link, so we really have to wait for that. Terraforming, Packet Link, Wild Tornado, Trap Trick Harpo Nightmare, Blazing Mirror Force. Ooh, let's have fun. Trap Stun, Safe Zone, Call the Haunted, Reckless Greed, Debunk, Traffic Ghosts, and this guy. This guy will not be necessary. He will. And we have our Mega Tin that we need to get Crusadia Avermax in and Signet Mining. Let's get cracking. We need Signet Mining, Crusadia Avermax. Alright. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the rare goes in the front. Secret goes in the back. So does everything else. Okay. Alright, we have Time Thief Flyback, Jelly Cannon, Hyper Psychic Riser, World Legacy Cliffhanger, Dino Wrestler Rambler Kyo, the Doom Eagle, Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi Spirit Alhara, Samurai Great Foxer, Dino Wrestler, another Dino Wrestler, Evil Eye of Gorgonio. Our rare is Crusadia Testament. Looks like a really nice card. Then we have Unchained Soul of Disaster as our first super. Witchcrafter Scroll as our next super. Then we have Marine Says Coral Anemone. Then we have Infantrak, Fortress, Megaclops. 2 cards we don't need. And Striker Dragon as our secret. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So that goes in the back, that goes behind those, and all of them go to the back. Alright. Galactic Spiral Dragon, Dino Wrestler, whatever, Trickstar Fusion, Tenyi Spirit Nahata, Tenyi Spirit Ashuna, Samurai Great Reoccurrent, Evil Eye Confrontation, Unchained Twin Aruha, Infradrag Brutal Dozer, Speed Burst Dragon, Samurai Great Transcendent, Fusion of Fire, Aloof Lupine is our first rare, or our rare. Our first super is Shinobi Necro. Our next super is Marine Says Blue Tang. That's our 3rd one overall. Our first Ultra is Successor Soul. Our next Ultra is Appaloosa! Bow of the Goddess. Maybe we can get this to work in the build. I don't know. We'll see. And then Draco Master of the Tenyi. Alright. That would not be useful. Maybe we can use that in the build. Where that? Oh, there you go. All right, not a bad one. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rare. That all to the back. All right. Hopefully we get this last pack magic, guys. Dwindle Glimmer, Marine Says Wonderheart, Valkyrie Fu, Fatnetti, Dark Factor More Production, Dino Wrestler Giga Spot, Gladiator Beast, Atherix, Tyrant Dino Fusion, XYZ Scylla Dolphin, Marine Says Mandarin, Vessel of the Dragon Cycle, Guard Dragon Garmides, that looks like a Shadal, The Return of the Normal, All right, our rare is Final Light. Nah. Why does this feel so thick? Like, this card feels so weird. Like there's a second one behind it or something. I don't know, that's weird. It feels much thicker than the other rares we have. Alright, our first super is Beat Raptor. Do we get? Oh, man. Then we have Astral Ghouls as our next super. We have Infantrak Anchor Drill as our first Ultra. Second Ultra is Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Thunder King. And then our secret is Gallant Garnet. Alright. We did not get the super that we needed in our tins. We needed Signet Mining, and we also needed Avramax for our final build. But we got Appaloosa, so that's not bad. All right, next we're going to go into Toon Chaos. The cards we need from this set are Signet Codec, Signet Optimization. Wow, why does that feel so... What is this? What kind of pack is that? Is that the unlimited way to do it? Whatever. We need code generator, Signet microcoder, Signet optimization, and Signet codex. All right. I feel like this pack might have been tampered with. Oh, and Pot of Desires. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! No. Okay. All right. We have Gearbreed, Keeper of Dragon Magic, Cyframe Driver, Stardust Dragon, Envy of Chaos. All right, our first Signet Codec. Neat. And then Evocator Eviki, whatever. I thought I got gypped out of a pack for a second. See, that one, that was a misprint pack? Hold up. Yeah, look at that. There's just nothing there when there should be text and stuff. Or the second layer is just whatever. Alright, we need 3 Signet Codecs, 1 to 2 Microcoder, and no. Generator. Whatever. Mass Hero Diane, BLS, Gearbreed, Mass Hero Vapor, Code Generator, perfect, Chaos Zone, and Fright for Meister. Okay. One, 2, 3, there. All right. Crossover. Progue Leo. Interesting. Dark Flare Dragon. Ooh, Pot of Desires. Perfect. Then we have number 66. Sent up with the Sky Prison, Sangin, and Mask Hero Acid. Alright, then we got Mask Hero Blast, Witch of the Black Forest, Element Hero Solid Soldier, BLS Sacred Soldier, Mask Hero Goka, another Pot of Desires, and Magician of Hope. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Gemini Ablation, BLS Envoy of the Evening Twilight, Prague Leo again, number 68 again, Mask Hero Vapor again, Code Generator, which is awesome, and Toon Harpy Lady. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need Signet Optimization as well. BLS, Crossover, Prague Leo, Vapor, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Mud Dragon of the Swamp, and Fright for Sabretooth. Alright. We still have not gotten the ultras that the rares that we want. Okay. Alright. BLS, Crossbreed, Light Pulsar Dragon, Signet Codec, again, perfect. Mud Dragon of the Swamp, BLS Sacred Soldier, and Valkyrie Sigrun. All right. These packs feel weird. So weird. Alright, Dark Flare Dragon, Psyframe Driver, Keeper of Dragon Magic, Toon World, Envoy of Chaos, Stardust Dragon. Is it really that hard to pull? Signet Optimization? Eradicator Escape, once again. Alright. 2 more packs of Toon Chaos. Alright, Masquerade Diane, Light Pulsar Dragon, Curse of Dragonfire, Code Generator. That could be in replace of our Signet Codec, or a microcoder that we have not gotten yet. Sea Emperor Dragon, another Magician of Hope. Alright, this is not looking good for us, guys. We need some more rares and just a super. We're only looking for 1 super. Why is it so hard to get? Alright. Masquerade Blast, Witch of the Black Forest, Supervise, Master of Goka, Chaos Zone, Sangan, and come on, can we get that last pack magic? Microcoder! Ooh, we got a Chaos Space, but no microcoder. Alright, so that's that. And then we're going to end on 2 packs of Fists of the Gadgets. And remember, this one is going to be a little bit of more of a extensive opening because it's my birthday. And I want to do a little extra. Right, but we did not hit the $100 mark with all this. So, let's go. Alright, Prohibit Snake. I think I saw something about this. Oh, but it's when it battles. Be interesting later on. Swap Cleric. Now that's a card we want. So from this set, we want the Lancer card, a bunch of the Codex Signet cards, and there is Code Talker inverted, I believe. No, Code Talker in this set as well. So Swap Cleric is a cool card that we might add. Ooh, Defcon Bird is really nice too. Subterra Final Battle and Ultimate Fire Formation Sinto. Alright, last pack, and then we're gonna get with the deck profile, guys. Alright, so we got Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter, Spool Code, Subterra Final Battle again, Chronograph Sorcerer, and Brotherhood the Fire Fist Peacock. Alright, so we got 2 cards out of here that could work in the deck. So we're going to get everything together and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're getting onto the deck profile. Remember, this isn't complete. We're going to be updating it every single week. And it's going to be fun. We're going to take it to tournament and see how badly we can play. Alright, first we have triple Code Generator, because we don't have the microcoder and linking from the hand is absolutely amazing. We have 2 Reborn Tengus, just because you can link with one, get another one. Then we have Run Prohibit Snake, only because we're not going to be able to do everything we want during our turn, so our opponent is going to have a turn, and, you know, it's just a way to get back when our opponent wants to destroy us. And then for, I guess, the entire Cyber's package, with that, you got Cyber's White Hat, 1 Swap Cleric, 1 Defcon Kid, 1 Widget Kid, 1 Link Slayer, a backup Secretary. Then we have 1 Sea Archiver, Flame Buffalo, Lady Debug, Cyber's Gadget, and Datacorn. You know, cyber stuff and all that good stuff. Then we have Goblinberg to extend. We have an Effect Veiler to stop our opponent. Battle Fader and Swift Scarecrow to really stop our opponent, because no one's going to expect that. Then we go on to the spells. We got 2 Pot of Desires to go through our deck. Unfortunately, we only got 2 Signet Codex, which suck, but, you know, we have to make it work. And then the one-ofs, we have Scapegoat, you know, Monster Reborn, 1 for 1, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, and Forbidden Chalice. But also we have Spool Code because we're going to have a lot of cards in the extra deck and our opponent's going to stop us from doing anything. So might as well negate an attack and get 3 free tokens, right? Traps, we have Torrential Tribute, Blazing Mirror Force, Regular Mirror Force, Call the Haunted, and Bottomless Trap Hole. In addition, we have Jelly Cannon, because when someone declares an direct attack, shuffle into the deck. It's a great card. Packet Link, so, you know, we can recover a little bit, and we have a bunch of spaces that our monsters can link off from, so it's not bad. And also 1 Dark Factory or more production, so we can, you know, refurbish our hand. So that is the main deck. Extra deck, we don't really have much. We have 1 Link Karibo, 1 Pentastag, and then 1 Land Fulfursaurus. And then for our bigger monsters, we have Draco Masters of the Tenyi, Decode Talker, Power Code Talker, Transcode Talker, and of course, our Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. So, we're going to take this deck to locals. We're going to try some online duels, and see how it goes, guys. Please tell me how you feel so far about this journey, and let's get into some duels, shall we? Alright, guys, so we're at locals now, and we try a camera angle. We might bring my other camera with me to get some different shots so I can actually see both fields, but the tables are pretty large, so this is what I was able to work with this week. Next week, we'll try to reorganize a little bit. But our hand is not really, you know, decent. We can get some Link monsters up, but that's about it. And we're going against our opponent who is playing Emancipator Fossil Fusion Rituals. They go first, and they're playing the generic Jet Synchron, summon Salamangrade, and then go into Needle Fiber. Then they have the Link Roth. They have a few proxies in the deck, which I'm okay with because it's locals. We're not adding like a major tournament or anything. So, you know, they want to test out the deck before, you know, anything is actually happening, before any tournaments actually happen. So, we're going to let it rock. My opponent ends with a Link Roth, some monster, and Herald of Arclight. They're trying to see if they're going to negate my 1-for-1, but they end up not negating it. I summon my Datacorn. When Datacorn's summoned by 1-for-1, I get to special summon a token. Then I use my hand, my in-hand code generator to link summon our Power Code Talker. Code generator was about to activate to send a monster from deck to graveyard, but then he ended up negating that. Then he really wished he doesn't, because I end up actually using my Pot of Desires free, and he can't negate that. So I banished both my Reborn Tengus that were actually, and I was able to draw 2 more cards, but of course one of them ended up being Pot of Desires. So at this point, I can't really do anything. I attack over a monster, and then he goes into Megalith Fall, or Fill, and he has Fossil Fusion to try to banish one of my monsters in my graveyard, and of course he wants to banish my Datacorn, which sucks because, you know, Call the Haunted, Monster Reborn lets me bring it back, but we can't do that. So he summons a Fossil on his side of the field, and there's really nothing much that I can do. I'm just kind of waiting for him to do something. So he ends up not killing my monster, and next turn we're able to actually go into our Transcode Talker. Now Transcode Talker is going to use this effect to bring back our Power Code Talker, which is absolutely amazing, but they're not co-linked, so I don't get the attack. We go back to his turn, and he starts attacking, and he gets rid of my Transcode Talker. But we still have Swap Cleric, we have Scapegoat, you know, we're doing a bunch of shenanigans right now, but there's not really anything else we can do, so we attack with our our Power Code Talker, swapping off the. So he actually ended up not being able to do anything, and I was able to get over one of his monsters. Now we go into game 2. Game 2, I draw Prohibit Snake again, And Prohibit Snake is one of those cards that I just keep drawing for some reason, and I don't know why. So, right now, we use Pot of Desires to try to draw 2, but he ends up negating it because he has a face-up Borrowsword Dragon on his side of the field. Borrowsword Savage Dragon. And then we try to go for the Data Escape to get a token, and that's really it. My opponent negates that effect with his other Borrowsword Dragon, or the next counter, and I really can't do anything at that point. But we summon Goblinberg. Goblinberg lets us summon a monster from the hand, and then we kind of just go into Pentastag, and then that's kind of it. We hit over his Link Ross, and we're feeling really good, but we already know that we lost this because our hand is absolutely empty. So, because we had absolutely no cards in our hand, and we had one Link monster on our side of the field, we decided to scoop it up because we can do absolutely nothing at that point. So, we go first, and we actually have a decent hand. We are able to summon our Link Slayer, specially. Then we are able to normal summon our Code Generator. We're going to link off both of those two into our Link 2. Which I forget his name, something or other. Then I use the Code Generator in my hand so I can actually summon Transcode Talker. And Code Generator will let me send Sea Archiver to the graveyard. And then I'm able to use my Transcode Talker to bring back the monster from the graveyard. But he ends up using Psyframe Driver, or Psyframe Lord, Psyframe Gamma on my card. Negate, destroy. I can only set one card and pass, and that is... My opponent goes off, and there's absolutely nothing we can do. So we just scoop it. So, match number 3, we end up going first, which is great. And we draw Prohibit Snake. Yet again, I told you guys, that card loves being in my hand. So we're just going to the normal 2-card combo where we summon the Link 2, go into the Link 3, and then use his effect to link back up just so we can have something. I mean, they don't link, they not co-link, so it doesn't really do anything. And my opponent's actually Madoches. So we're going to see if my field could do anything against Madoches. So my opponent summons Messenger Gelato, but he can't do anything because he has no monsters. He uses Madoche Chateau, attacks with my monster, and that's all that he can do. So then I summon my Cyber's Gadget, thinking that I had something... Oh wait, no, I did have something in my graveyard. And I will use Transcode's effect to bring back my monster in the graveyard, link off all 3 into Apollosa. So my opponent cannot do anything, both of them point towards each other, and it's basically game. Game 2, I end up going second, and I end up going first, and then I draw a Prohibit Snake again, and 4 cards to set to our back row. And then my opponent is a Madoche player, a very good Madoche player, so they end up just going off on me. My opponent summons Pudding Cessor to summon Madoche Pudding Cess from the deck. And then I gave them a better angle. At this point, I kind of took the back seat and just let my opponent go off. They were able to just do the entire Madoche combo. I mean, I did have Book of Moon to do something later on, but my opponent did not normal summon yet. Has an extra normal summon on his field, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. He summons Messenger Gelato, and I use Book of Moon to put down a Hoot Cake. Then he just summoned another Hoot Cake, used its effect, banish the Exceed to summon another Messenger Gelato. Messenger Gelato lets him add another card, or Madoche Chateau, or is it Madoche Ticket, to his hand, and it's just like, what am I going to do against that? I tried my best, but my opponent just wins. Now, I tell you that Prohibit Snake loves me. For some reason, it just does. So, I get in my hand again, and I have Reborn Tengu, nothing else to do. So I just summon Reborn Tengu, set 2, and then my opponent proceeds to murder me. Nah, just kidding. We actually got another turn. My opponent only summoned Madote Magellin, and that was it. He searched, let me go. So then we're able to link off into Pensastag. Reborn Tengu was able to get me another monster, so we can actually summon Reborn Tengu again. Then we used Signet Codec to link off into Transcode Talker, so we can use Signet Codec to add Widget Kid to our hand. So then we use the effect, the Transcode Talker, so we can add a card to our hand, but he ended up actually effect veiling me. So we still have our Signet cards in main phase 2. We attacked over his Angeli, and that was all we can do. Datacorn was summoned, and that lets us get a token. Then we get rid of the token to go into Linkuriboh. No, actually, we get rid of Datacorn because we can't use the token, because Datacorn is actually being pointed. And we kind of just end our turn on that. And as at this point, our opponent can't do anything. They just punch over our Linkuriboh. That was it. And then main phase 2, we get rid of our token to summon back our Linkuriboh. Then we kind of have fun with it. We use Transcode Talker to bring back our Pensastag. But, of course, he negates it once again, so we can't bring back anything. Then we get rid of all our cards, summon Appaloosa, 3 counters, and we kind of just sit on it, really. Our opponent can't do anything much. We attack, and then he kaiju'd us. So, that was it. I tried to see if I could do anything. He tries to go off, and that was it. So, next turn, I use Pot of Desires. I draw 2. Nothing really of, any benefit to us, really, this game. But one of our cards wanted to leave us. So we just set to attack over his monster. And our opponent can't really do anything for some reason. I guess they drew a really bad hand. And at this point, I kind of get fed up with his monsters. So what I did was, as soon as he tried to summon something, I torrential tributed. Everything died. And then that was it. Next turn, I drew. So, next turn, draw Link Slayer, attack directly, and that was it. And that's the duel, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Next week, we're going to do some more polishing with all the dueling and everything to get it more looking better. But thank you guys for watching, joining me on this journey. We're going to have fun with this. And as always, I'll catch you later, guys. Peace!